Okay, welcome along. I'm going to try and do a little wine video now out of things you can find in the cupboard to make wine out of. Not just your basic, I've got my yeast and everything. I'm trying to find things that are in the cupboard to replace what you've got with what you haven't got. Right, first of all, ingredients wise, I'm going for 1.25 kilos of sugar, which I've dissolved in boiling water there. Right, Marmite, that replaces yeast nutrient. So I'm going to go for a teaspoon of that in. Yeast nutrient, which you won't be able to get hold of. 1 carton of pure orange juice. As long as it's 100% juice and not juice drink, that's fine. Right, 1 cup of very strong tea, two tea bags in there, 1 cup of that. Citric acid I've run out of, so I'm just going to use Jif lemon. Instead of wine yeast, I am using bread maker's yeast, sorry. So, a quick recap. 1.25 kilos of sugar, Marmite, 1 litre pure orange, Jif lemon or similar, bread making yeast. Right, I'm lucky enough to have a demijohn, 4.5 litres. If you haven't got, with an airlock, if you haven't got one, try one of these. Got a 5 litre spring water still. Right, if you haven't got a fermentation lock, improvise. Drill a hole in the lid and use a balloon. Or I've managed to find a Durex, prick a hole in the end of it. Hole in there, drill down there, and that should just release the gas without any flies or infection getting into it. Like I say, it's not normal procedure to prick a hole in one of them, but it's all I can find. I've no balloons in. Right, so we're going for, first of all, take the airlock out. I've got my sugar freshly dissolved in there. I'm just going to actually spoon a teaspoon of Marmite in there, so it's more chance of dissolving, I would have thought. Well, this makes an excellent yeast nutrient, so I'm told, and so I've seen on other videos. By the way, this is a variation of a Carton recipe created by Mr. Paul Sharman on Home Winemaking UK, which I follow quite well. I've just sort of tried to vary it. Struggling to get that to dissolve, so it's in warm, it's going to go eventually, isn't it? Sure, the yeast will start acting on it and we'll get a good shake in the demijohn. So that's all in. That's me 1.25 kilos of sugar in. Yeast nutrient in. 1 litre of pure orange juice going in next. Like I said, don't get the juice drinks. As long as it doesn't matter if it's from concentrate, as long as it's 100% juice and not juice drink. Sorry about the camera work. It's one-handed, but isolation issues, we all know. So basically what I'm trying to achieve here is something you can make out of your cupboards. The yeast doesn't go in yet. Leave the bread maker's yeast to last. We've got to make sure, right, 1 cup of strong tea, 2 tea bags in. That'll add some tannins to it, hopefully. The tannins in tea are very good for creating a bit of a flavour to wine. Right, citric acid, I would imagine it's quite citric anyway with pure orange juice. I'm just going to have a little splash of Jif in there. Could be quite acidic anyway, but I'm not really bothered as long as it makes a brew. Right, so we need to top up now to the shoulder with cold water. That's what we're going for next. The shoulder, I mean this part on the demijohn, or just leave a bit of flow because there'll be quite a lot of bubbles coming out of this. This can sometimes blow the airlock and bubble out. Oh, I don't know what's so bad. You'll top up later after perhaps a week when the first vigorous fermentation has stopped going. I'm just going to check the temperature because the yeast cannot go in. If it's too hot, I've got to give that a shake, and which one handy is going to be fun. Right. Trying to get a temperature reading inside there. So it needs a good shake up. Pick the bottle, give it a good shake. I'm running at about, doesn't want to be over 30, it'll kill your yeast. That's hitting about 26. That's fine. 27, 28, still going up. I would imagine the hot bits in the bottom. Oh, we just shot over 30 then. So I'm going to let that cool down. So the only thing you have to do, get down below 30, add the baker's yeast, fit the airlock if you're lucky enough to have one, with a Camden tablet in as the normal hybrid. If not, it's about here in your plastic bottle. Remember to prick a hole in, drill a hole in to release the carbon dioxide. So I'm going to try this one out. I know it hasn't got any pectolase in, pectic enzyme, so it could be cloudy. So that breaks down the pectins in the thing and helps with clearing, but we're just trying to achieve something what you've got in your cupboards, right? So I'll see how that goes. I'll add my yeast when that's cooled down below 30. Put it onto my table. You want a stable environment. I'm running at about 22 to 24, about 23 on there. I've just got a small heater underneath there. That just creates a little vivarium heater, creates a stable temperature. You've got an airing cupboard, something like that. Try and keep above 20, below 30. Try and make it steady. Fluctuations in temperature will adjust it. You don't want cold breezes, so just find somewhere, get your thermometer and find somewhere steady. Put it in there, get the first vigorous ferment over with. It might froth up a bit, but that gives you, so it doesn't come out the airlock or starts leaking out. Then, when it's done the vigorous ferment, top up to bottom of neck there. Right, I'll keep you updated with a video later. That's my isolation busting cupboard wine if it works.